because of her low self-esteem, she found herself looking, and this is something that a lot of us face. You're looking for something that will satisfy you. And for her, she was looking at an opportunity to be an artist like Beyonce, you know, and many other artists. But in doing that, she fell into the wrong hands. And she became a video vixen. For her, she was dancing in secular videos. And like she said earlier, sex sells in those videos. So she was one of those people who were actually selling those videos. And things got bad, terrible, and here she is today. So I want to understand the first time your mother got a hold of those videos that you had already done, what was her reaction?
Especially my father was shocked.
Okay.
My mom also, she was a bit shocked, because no pressure from the church kwanza. Yeah, and
mtoto wako anacheza kama video.
Yeah. And the funny thing is that, okay, just because I used to dance for secular music doesn't mean that nilikuwa saa zingine na freestyle kwa church.
Ala.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo wewe uko huku unapiga club,
yeah,
unarudi church una freestyle.
And it was like 50-50, so like I said, I didn't know God on a personal level.
Right.
So, but like my father was like, you should be out of the house. But my mom is like, you know how women are. And she was just praying for me.
Wow.
She was just praying for me. Like, I still stayed there. Sometimes I couldn't stay there. There was a time like I totally moved out, but I never missed. I knew Nikki Blanda. Hey, shit is on me.
Right.
And so I continued in that kind of lifestyle. But on this one day, I was...
Before we get to that one day, what are some of the music videos you did that you were involved in?
Okay.
What was your role in those music videos?
My role in the music video was to just catwalk, dance, mostly dancing, and my face, by then I used to have dreadlocks.
Allah.
Yeah, and some pins, yeah.
Ulikuwa na hizo uzita tu bullring,
yeah.
Unajua tulizisoma. So you had all those piercings, huku.
Ningepita ungeni notice juu I just had some blings on my teeth, like
what?
Wow.
Ulikuwa umechoma hizi za huku pia?
Okay, kuna zenye ulikuwa na stick. Alafu dread zangu zilikuwa na bling.
Wow.
So it was just I was this person, nikienda event nilikuwa tu natokea kwa gazeti mara mob. Juu there's something different, and I love because I was pinned down, I was looked down upon when I was in school. I felt like, you know, this is the time that people should know who we are.
You need to prove them wrong again.
Need to prove. And like Nema, before I even go far, a lot of times we are looking for external makeup. Yet the problem is inside us. No matter how much you might try to change the outside and you have not changed your inside. It is useless. That's why you hear even people going to an extreme of they don't accept who they are. They go to change how they look,
their skin color.
And you know, at start they think if I change this, I'll be okay. Then they realize I'm not okay. They go
change something else.
They go like that, so they can change everything. But if they have not changed inside, it's useless.
There's no difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've danced in quite a number of videos. I've danced for like Kendrezi Rudia. I danced for like, you know, Davis for TPF, Sheka Sheka. I have also appeared for Kolo, as a video called Video Girl, Diamond Girl. And then there's also Achenga Bura, I've also danced for her.
Okay.
Trappy for Ogopa DJs and Avril, and
a number of others.
I've even forgotten them. Yeah, and also for Hapakule by P Unit.
Okay. Wow, ulidance hizo video zote?
Quite a number of, even some crazy.
Okay. Naona kuna kitu utaki kusema, ni sawa. What was in that life? What was your worst encounter that you unasema God aliniepesha na hapo? I'm glad that I was able to get out of that situation.
You know, this kind of life in the dark. They say that you have to be in the right place to expect the right thing.
Okay.
You can't be in the wrong place and expect the right expectation. So on this one day, I was invited by a friend to go to a party whereby there was this Ugandan artist who was going to come to that party. So I was going to sign a contract so that I can be one of his dancers. Yeah. So I was like, I've never gone to house parties because I don't like them, because I know bad things happen to such things. But I was like, come, there's a deal, you need to sign this deal. And I was like, okay, so what's an issue? I didn't know this day will make a difference in my life. So I went there, it was all fun, we were drinking, mimi na kabambucha, kangu hapo hivyo. And at some point, I didn't see this artist, so I was asking Nambua, because I wanted to see this artist and leave and go home. But around 9, the person is not here, so I'm like, what is this? Is this a trick or something? And people are just having fun and all that. I went to the washroom and I came back. The drink was different. Everything felt different.
Ilikuwa imekuwa spiked, huh?
Everything went different. I couldn't see visually.
After taking it again?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I felt dizzy, and it was a sad experience. That is how I lost my virginity and I was raped.
Wow.
Like I said, I'm not a prisoner of my past. I am a pioneer.
That was really quite a bad experience for you.
Yeah, because
then later on you still continued with that.
Oh, that experience gave me so much anger. You know, I was like, how could I? But I had stayed for almost 2 years like that.
Na ulikuwa umesurvive?
Yeah, with all this pressure.
I know. You haukuwa umekunywa?
Yeah.
And you had not slept around with the boys, the artists and so on.
And you know, there's so much. So I felt like after all this is what in fact, that made me reflect back. Like, you know what? I didn't come for this.
Yes.
And this is not what got me to music. I wanted to record.
Okay.
And I started reflecting. I'm like, I'm feeling empty. Like, besides all that, I was still feeling this emptiness within me. It made me so angry, and I kept on dancing. But one day, kuna producer alinicall, akanishow, come utoke kwa video. And I'm like, sawa, okay, I'll come. And then in this video, it was quite different. I was so angry with life, by the way. I really, it was a point nilikuwa na feel like I should die, you know. I don't think it's fair. It's such a trauma. And in this video, so I'm like, it's called Diamond Girl.
Right.
Diamond Girl by Kolo. So in this video, I'm usually on hot pants and fancy things. But this time I'm being told to wear a dress and a trouser. And I'm like, what is this? I think you're trying to rip me off. I think you're doing all this so that I don't ask you for cheddars, you know? I was this arrogant, crazy, you know? I'm like, so in the set, I'm being told, relax. Nikaenda nikachangewa nywele. I didn't show the dread. I covered the dreadlocks. So it was so it was a different look for me, and I felt like I think somebody's trying to take advantage or something. And in the network, light camera action. I was trying to wiggle, yeah. But I'm told, just smile, be yourself. I'm like, what do you mean be myself?
Yani ni kama video ya kanisa na hujazoea vitu kama hizo. Wewe umezoea kuenda all out.
Nashindwa, what is being myself? I know in this video there was no alcohol. I'm like, what do you mean be myself? Ain't I myself? You know, I felt different. And I could tell you, after the shoot, I think it was among the highest paid video for doing nothing. Can you imagine?
Ulikuwa umezoea kufanya vitu mbaya mpaka ukipewa kitu poa unashangaa ni nothing kwa.
Like you know hiyo ilikuwa ni kama sijui tuseme ni parable ama ile Mungu anakuchapa kiboko. Yani anakuonyesha, yani mimi niliona hivi, I've covered myself, I've not done anything stupid. I get more value
than when you do the other stupid things.
So when people say my dress, my choice, sometimes I'm like,
are you sure?
The more you reveal, the more you devalue yourself. That was a lesson for me. I don't know for them, but that's one lesson.
So at what point did you now decide enough is enough?
At this point, the producer, I went to visit him because I wanted to know what is this. I've never met such a person. All the people I met were drunkards, different people. And I went and